Hello, I'm Dr. Terrence Philbin at the Orthopedic Foot and Ankle Center. I'm the Fellowship Director, and I want to take a little bit of time to tell you about our fellowship here in Columbus, Ohio. When you do a fellowship, you want to come out and you want to feel clinically strong. With our fellowship, one of the key things that separates us from other fellowships is basically the volume that you will see. I think that our fellows do as many cases as anybody in the country. And the volume that they get is everything. It's widespread. It's everything from forefoot surgery to midfoot, hindfoot to ankle. We're seeing lots of trauma, lots of sports medicine cases, and then we're things like external fixation, Charcot, and also ankle replacements. So I think they're getting a great volume. They're also getting plenty of time to be in the clinic where a lot of those important decisions are made, both preoperatively and postoperatively for patients. I think the second thing that really separates our fellowship is that we're very committed to research. So if you're someone who wants to be involved in research, we have our own research department, and every year we're very active in all the different societies, getting papers and posters submitted and published. I think one of the other things that you want to get out of a fellowship, in addition to clinical experience, is also the business of orthopedics. And that's something that I think is very important because you don't get a lot of that during your residency and any of your training, really. And so one of the things that we'll teach you here is how to run a business, how to run an efficient practice. If you're interested, we'll teach you how to work with industry, to have good relationship with industry. If you're interested in development of any kind in the future, we can also give you that kind of an education. And I think having the business of orthopedics is so important, once again, because we don't learn that anywhere else throughout our education. And then lastly, I think the thing that's really important is that I think in determining where you want to do your fellowship, it's not really just a year decision, it's a career decision. And I think, focusing on that, I think ultimately our fellowship is really a family. I hear from old fellows all the time where they're calling, asking questions about their business, asking questions about, how to grow their practice, and asking about different cases. And I think being able to do those things throughout your career, having doors open for you from your fellowship director and the other people that are teaching you in the fellowship, I think that's very important. And I think that's why I think when I say that it's not just a year you're deciding about, it's really your whole career, because for the rest of your career you'll be tied to the people that you did your fellowship with. And it's not just your trainers, it's all the people that were fellows before you and after you. So I think that those are some of the greatest things that our fellowship has to offer you here in Columbus, Ohio.